Hey guys, today's job is going to put some new forks on, or spikes on the hay rake. But guess what? Good news. We don't just have the Ford anymore, but I've got my own tractor. So my grandparents bought me this. I had no clue about it. It is somewhere around the late 70s, an International IH866. That is not an oil tank. That is actually a side fuel tank. There's a 100-litre fuel tank up the top. That's a secondary tank if you're doing big hours, but we're not. But look, I used to think the Ford was big, but the height difference. And I've always wanted an IH tractor. Tyres might need replacing soon, but doesn't matter just yet. 6-cylinder diesel, toolbox. And I've had this since last Thursday, and today is the week after I got it, somewhere like that. So I've had this for a week from tomorrow. So I did put these lights on. I put two on the back here, and I put 2 on the front, and a big light bar up the top there. So can't wait to run this during hay season. Another feature I did put on was this, which came off my dad's 2388 header front, which you just put an extinguisher on, a grease gun, toolbox there, swing by drawbar, 540 PDO shaft, a 1000, 2 sets of hydraulics, a bit of everything. Been sitting for a while, but it works fine. So I'll sit you guys there, and I'll give you a startup. How's that for a sound? That light bar, pretty cool. Now I'll just jump in the cabby. Yes, there's a few things that could be fixed, but they're not all 100% urgent. So first off, I sit down. I've got this real cool seat. There's a lever down here, that one there. Now I push that down, I can go forwards and down. I push that down, let me just get my foot on it. Push that down, I can go up and back, which is really cool. Yes, I'll probably replace this weekend, and I'm going to wire those lights up this weekend. So, first off, this is your PDO, that's out of gear, starting to engage and fully engaged. Hydraulics, up, down. It's just got my phone on charge there with my DJI drone battery case. So you got revs here, torque amplifier, which I'm not touching, so I don't need to. Got high range, low range, reverse. So we wanted high range, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for a drive. Even got the door, that window there, and the back window opens, so that's pretty cool. So this is a pretty cool tractor, to be honest. And after all, my grandparents did buy it for me, so that's really cool. And this thing, like, we used to have a John Deere 4240 when we had our farm, and that had around 2400 or 2300 revs max, but this thing's actually got a really cool amount of revs. This thing gets to 2500, so when you get the revs going on this thing, it'll start pulling. So I did get this last Thursday. Today is Wednesday, the week later. As I said, tomorrow would be a week since I've had it. So I'll just open the window. Yes, another cool thing is too, we even got aircon. That light doesn't work yet, but that fan does. So there's a cab filter on top of the roof. I did clean out because it smelled like a bit like mouse poop, because the tractor hasn't ran, it's been sitting in a shed, but it hasn't ran for around, I don't know, 30 something years. So that's how you put it in neutral. It doesn't matter if this is in gear, just make sure this is in neutral. So yeah, this window comes out. And even more convenient, you've got a little window down here so you can see a hitch. Let's jump out. So I've got the hay rake in this paddock here. So there's our slasher there. And the hay rake's all the way back there. The only reason we keep this gate closed as well, because there's sheep in here. Just listen to that. do, because I put the hay rake here before we put this auger here. Yes, this auger was working. My dad brought it back because he bought it, then brought it back, and this it's supposed to be straight, and it went bent. So this is our wheel rake here, 7-wheel something. The brand's over here somewhere. A Moblico, something like that. So we bought this a few years ago, but when we go hay raking this year, my neighbour over there has got a 5-wheel one of this. It's blue, and every other year I just hook it up to ours here. So like here, I'll be putting new ones there, something like that. So it'd be cool to use this tractor this year. So I can just move that, and I'll see if I can pull it around. Now, I was going to get a pin out. Or maybe I'll give you a quick blast. Pretty cool. Tires probably could be replaced, but as long as they hold air for me, that's good enough. But she's a beauty of a machine. Next task now is to go to the back of the workshop here and find where the tines are hiding, which I saw them the other day. That's why I thought of this idea. No, wrong aisle. This aisle should be right at the bottom of this bucket here. Here's some. I might just take a tray with it, just get these pins out.
So here's some leaf, the other bits and bobs. Note to self, cut this out now.
So since I can't get it loose, I might just spray it with a bit of rust off stuff and get all these loose ones. Just give them a quick squirt. So this is practically like CRC lubricant. Look for the missing ones. I sprayed that one.
Just give them a good squirt so when I want to take them off, they'll be easy to take off and not have to fight against them. So another one on that one. None's missing on this one. Even these are all probably original. Both stuff I run on this farm is all original. So, like original everything, even probably down to the parts. I don't know when these last were changed or if they ever have been. These are a bit crooked, but they'll have to do. So there's a bit of a story with this end one here, so long story short, we were raking and this whole back wheel came off, so we actually had to rivet it all back in and had to redo that whole hub there because it just completely came off. So for that year we did run with a 6-wheel rake, which is a bit annoying, instead of having a 7-wheel. How should we get this one loose? I don't know though.
On second thoughts, this job's turned out to be harder than it is that. I still can't get them loose, so I've got one last option and I know it will work. Just hoping it does. I'll have to go over to this cabinet over here to get it. No. Yes. This baby. Now I'll just look for the socket here. Actually, I'll just take the whole lot to the bench. Then I'll be able to see. Well, I'll get a battery. I'll just get a battery off this drill here. So currently I'm looking for a 60mm of 5/8. 18mm, 15, 17. I'm just going to go and see which one of these fit because there's no 16, there's only a 15 and a 17.
It's a bit different. They'll all be there. 17 mil, too big. 15 mil. Try and work it on there. But guess what, two. The yarn, 15 mil yarn. That's different, but it works. So, try that with the rattle gun. Get the battery of this. There's the big rattle gun. It's not the little rattle gun, it's the big one. Now, I'm hoping if this can get them loose. If it can't, I'm just not going to do this job. So I don't know when I see you. Sit you on the right there. Oh, that's really deep. I'll have to do that this year when I rake them out. I'll leave you to it and I'll just keep honest.
Now, I did have a problem, I can show you. The problem was, this nut here got stuck in this socket. And I got I call it a chisel for now. I got it stuck through this end. So, I put another bolt that was the same size as this nut. That would make sure it was long. Put it in here, then it smacked out the other side. So that's how I solved that problem. I thought I was a bit stuffed there. So right now I've put the grease in that wheel, all of these wheels, most of them, that wheel, and I've greased some bits on the tractor that I missed when I first started. When I say wheel, I mean these here. Just going to give a grease in here quickly because with this liquid stuff, because I couldn't get to all these grease bits with the grease gun, because not all of them didn't let me use the grease gun on them. Just some type of lubricant does the job. That'll be good. Just give these handles a little lubrication. Make sure that's easy to slide on. And that should be it. So, first off, I'll just put this can away, but I'll tell you the story. So with that first rake there, I was taking a finger off, like not one of these of my fingers, but like one of the metal fingers, I'll say. I'll get one of these to put in the tractor toolbox. So one of them didn't decide to come out of the drill socket, so I put another, I may have already told you this, but I put another what do you call it, another pin, like another, it's like the, I forgot what you call it. It's not the nut, it's the other bit. I forgot what I call it. But yeah, I put another one of those in. I'll just show you. It's just like another one of these bits here, not the nut, the actual, oh, that's what they're called, bolts. So I put another bolt in the same size and then had to use a chisel to get it all the way out because it was stuck in there. Now, I just remembered before I leave, to pump these tyres up. Then I'll clean up those little metal thingamajigs. Oh, I'll just quickly do one thing first with my extinguisher because I want to have a bit of fun. Everybody's a bit of fun, so safety pin out. There's a little gauge there. Grab the nozzle, pull the lever. Now I'm going to empty this out doing this, so that's exactly what I was doing because I've played with it before. So that means it's really lightweight, so I'm going to go to Mum's horse stable over there, fill it up with some water, but I just need to get rid of all this pressure first. In order to do that, there's a little gauge there, it says when it's on green it's enough, so until then I just got to squirt it out. Did I not mention that fire extinguishers are fun? I don't know if you're going to see this, but I don't care. Just get rid of this pressure. I think this is happy. Get rid of water. Oh, it's got rid of all the water. There we go. Got all the air out. Now this is not a powder fire extinguisher, this is just water. And since I've only just got the tractor, I haven't had it behind the baler yet. I haven't done really anything with it too much, except for test out hydraulics and PDO. So I'll just come fill this up and I'll go back to the workshop and put some air in it. Okay guys, so I've got this filled up with water. Now, for anyone who's always seen an extinguisher and wonders how they pump them up, so you just need something like this one. So your normal tyre valve air compressor has an end like this, and it's just got like a valve stem like that. You put this on, make sure you hold it on, and then you watch until the needle gets to the green line there. And if it goes over this side, it means it's got too much water and can go kaboom. So you can see now, that little needle's on the green. So now I just put this safety pin back in and lift from the bottom. It feels a lot lighter because it's got a lot of compressed air in there. And sit it in there. Sit in there like that. So, yeah, I said I'd pump these tyres up, but I pumped them up this year when I had to rake a paddock because there was too much chaff in it. So, well, let's go back to the paddock and unhook this wheel rake. So I'll do that. No, don't need to record it because you guys see me hook it up. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one, and make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see this tractor pull this wheel rake plus another one and a little square baler running at 4 o'clock at night with these LED lights. Subscribe and like the video if you want to see more of that. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.